For those of you that are wondering what an automatic generator looks like, this is the one we have on our building here in Riceville, Tennessee. This one is an 18 kilowatt generator. And on this building, we have a natural gas line. So this gas piping back here, you can see, you can kind of follow it down the wall if you want to. And you can walk over here and I'll show you where it ties in. So right there beside those two yellow sticks is the natural gas meter. So most homes have a natural gas meter, and that natural gas is coming from the road normally. But what we do if you don't have a natural gas line at your house, we run the generators off propane tanks, which if you turn the camera over there, you can see those are some of the propane tanks that we install for homeowners. So how this generator functions is essentially a small car engine in here. And when your home loses power, whether a squirrel goes to the power line right here or the power plant miles and miles away can't produce more power, whatever reason you lose power, this generator is going to kick on automatically and bring power back to your house. So when you lose power, this transfer switch disconnects power coming into the building. Here's our meter. It's what it looks like when you open it up. So I'll demonstrate it here in a second. But if I kill this, this will disconnect power coming in from the building from the utility company, which is Volunteer Energy here. And it'll tell the generator to kick on. The generator is going to kick on just like a car, starting off a car battery, but then it's going to be fueled by that natural gas. So we'll test out here, hopefully not ruining anybody's day inside. But so I just killed power to the building for the utility company. That's the generator cranking on. So it's starting up now, and in a second you might hear a click, and that's it actually transferring. There you go. It's allowing power to come into the building. So this is what it sounds like. You can hear most of the noise is going to be on this left-hand side because that's where the exhaust is. Then the right, you can probably hear the mic. It's not as loud. So this flashing light here, green, all that's saying is it's running right now. So I'm going to go switch power back off. I'll switch it back on. The generator, it's going to do a 1 minute cool down and then turn itself off. So we're already back on utility power. As soon as I flipped that switch, it immediately went back to volunteer energy power. But this generator is still going to run for 1 minute. It's no longer transferring power into the house, obviously. But it's going to run for 1 more minute to do a cool down and turn itself off. So we almost always put these generators on a 4-inch concrete pad. It just looks really good. It sits up there on that pad. The pad is built for this style generator. It's going to last the life of the generator for years and years to come. So part of our process is if we don't have a level ground, we level it, we place the pad, the generator sits on the pad. The pad's about 300 pounds, the generator's about 500 pounds, so you got about 800 pounds total sitting there, and then we bolt the generator to the pad. So no worries, no one's going to come by and pick up and steal your generator. We actually get that question every once in a while. But if they're coming to get this, they might as well take your HVAC unit and everything else. But yeah, that's basically how it works. Once a week, it does a self-test. So it'll run for 5 minutes. It doesn't actually transfer power to your home. It just runs fuel through the engine and does its tests. And for all of our customers, this one's not for one of our customers, it's for us. So for all of our customers, we put a 4G monitor that runs off a Verizon cell tower. If there's ever an issue with the generator, it notifies us immediately. And when it notifies us, when there's an issue, it's going to find that out on that weekly self-test. So we set most of ours for Wednesday, I think at noon. So it's not waking anybody up in the middle of the night or anything like that. But every Wednesday, we get a report if anybody's generator is not up to speed or didn't kick on. And what that really does for you, one, it extends the warranty for right now to 5 years. But the main thing it does is it puts you in the best position to know If something's wrong with it on Monday, we can fix it that day instead of finding out when you actually need it during a power outage. So the full install normally takes about, I would say, 6 to 8 hours. There's a lot of prep work before that to make it happen, pulling permits, scheduling the electrical disconnect if we need to with the local utility company, making sure we have the right size uh, gas meter. All that kind of stuff goes into it beforehand, but actually, time on target about 6 to 8 hours. And the power at the home is normally going to be off for about 2 hours, 2 hours at the longest normally. But yeah, you can get one fully installed in one day and then never lose power again. So if you have any questions, please give us a call or comment below in this video and we'll reach out to you.